Why some footage doesn't attract the viewer in spite of interesting action in them, while others look magnificent even without a strong sense. It's all about a well-built composition. It works like a mathematical equation. If you calculate everything correctly, you'll get a positive result. One of the main compositional rules is the rule of thirds. Following this important rule makes the picture visually attractive, harmonious, and pleasing to the eye. Let's dive into it. What is the rule of thirds? The rule of thirds is the basic rule of composition in film production. Divide the frame visually into thirds horizontally and vertically. So the image is divided into 9 equal parts, which creates control points. Place your main object along or within these lines or their intersections. Almost all filmmakers and experienced videographers use this rule for filming to make the image more interesting and dynamic. Why this rule works? The rule of thirds softens the image and creates a spectacular composition, making the frame visually more attractive. If you place an image outside the center of the shot, you increase the level of the audience's perception. The viewer will be completely immersed in what's happening on the screen, get aesthetic pleasure, and the information conveyed at the same time will be understood much better. Rule of thirds is similar to the golden section, which was used by artists of the Renaissance. Why not follow this method and create your own masterpiece? Use this compositional rule when creating videos, vlogs, promos, and animation. This rule is effective everywhere, not just in the film industry, but in design, photography, and visual art as well. How to apply to shots. When you shoot a video, just turn on the grid function on your camera and place the key elements along the lines or in the intersections. The majority of the extra room should be in front of the subject, with the vertical line running through the perceived center of mass. If you are shooting a moving object, consider the direction of moving. Make sure the object has more space in front of it. For example, if you're shooting a person walking to the left, place it in the right vertical third. It will give the feeling that the object is moving towards the center, and so will do the viewer's eye. This looks very natural. By placing important objects and characters that you shoot at the intersection of the dividing lines in the grid, you can make the image more dynamic and attract viewers' attention. Placing 2 objects along vertical lines lets the viewers pay equal attention to both of them. When you place an object in the center, it becomes the key point and other subjects seems less important. The horizon can be put both in the top third to increase attention on the ground and in the bottom third to focus the attention on the sky. Use this rule for each shot, wide, medium, and close-up. When shooting close-up, the top line of thirds should be in the eye area. Focus on the eyes of your character. At the same time, leave more space where the eyes are directed. The rule of thirds will help you achieve a balanced arrangement of significant objects in the shot, making them more harmonious for perception. Practice, practice, practice. Train first. You must develop a skill. Then the alignment of the correct composition will occur automatically. Everything comes with experience. When watching movies, pay attention to how the director uses the rule of thirds. Remember these moments and then repeat when you shoot yourself. Of course, rules can be broken sometimes. But if you are not sure whether the image could benefit from going beyond the composition, then follow these basic concepts. It will let you come out with stunning shots. If you're looking for great and unique music for your videos, visit TakeTones.com. You'll find tons of awesome music, and each track has 15, 30 and 60-second versions as well as loops, which is very convenient. Also make sure to check out the cool video effects. See you later.